Hello, y'all. How is everyone? I was going to go for a walk, but this is more important. That's my kind of message. Hello, Sarah. Whatever. The fucking sun's going to be in my damn face. There's nothing I can do about it. I got the shades down, but the water reflection is still coming through, so we're going to have to deal with it, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't moving. All right, I'm sitting here. I'm in one of the moods today. I'm in a like fuck with me and find out kind of mood today. No real reason. I'm just there. You know, you ever just wake up in the fuck with me and find out mood? That's me today. But like I'm still in a good mood. I'm just in that Joe push. You know what I'm saying? I'm in that today. How is everyone? I'm going live because I don't have a video recording and I don't have time to record one. Because I got calls literally all night. So I'm like, why don't I just go live for this little snippet of time I have before my next call? Why don't we just go live? Why don't we just do that? Okay. So how is everyone? Hello, hello, hello. Ooh, Sally Abigail, thank you so much. And well, first of all, thank you for joining me over there. I appreciate it. Yeah, my other channel right now, at least until Halloween, is just fucking shopping hauls because I have so many. And it's not because like, oh, I've just been so much shopping. No, it's been like since summertime, but they're all fall or Halloween related. I'm like, they have to go up before Halloween. So they're almost over. Then we'll go back to normal shit. Girl, I am literally wearing a fuck around and find out t-shirt right now. That's awesome. That's fucking awesome. I need that shirt. Ooh, Lone Wolf Heart, thank you very much. I manifested this live because I had to tell you, Kim. I manifested a huge pay rise today. I'm still in shock. I love you loads. I love you too, Lone Wolf Heart. Congratulations. Congratulations. And I love pay rise. Y'all notice that? Pay rise. Instead of pay raise. That's I've heard that in other like British television shows. I've heard that. Pay rise. I like that better than pay raise. That's what we say over here. Pay raise. Pay rise. Sounds so much sexier. So congratulations. Very, very, very fucking happy for you. Well done. Holy, holy, holy moly. Vicky Burton, thank you very much. Oh, Kim, I need you so bad today. Confirmed 3P today. That don't mean shit. To say I feel gutted is an understatement. Please help me get my man back. P.S. Love your heart. Oh, thank you. Thank you, new bestie. Yes, SP next, Lone Wolf Heart. Damn right. Damn right. Vicky Burton. Okay. Confirmed 3P. I'm not going to ask you how we know it's confirmed. I'm not going to ask because it doesn't fucking matter. Thank you, Jen. Thank you. It doesn't matter. Thank you, Jess. God, you guys are good to me. All right, you hearing me, Vic? Vicky B? It doesn't matter. I know it hurts. God, I know that must feel terrible. It must feel terrible, and I'm sorry. Sorry you're going through it. But how did we find out? How did we find out? We either saw something on social media when we shouldn't be there, or maybe we heard it from SP, which, why am I making an assumption it was an asked question? So listen, Vicky B, it doesn't matter. 3Ps don't matter. All 3Ps are is feedback as to what beliefs we're still having or what state we're embodying. So right now, you're being a version of yourself, right? Or you're in a state that allows 3 Ps in your life. Okay? Here's what I found. Fucking Siri's starting right from the jump. What I want you to do is have you already been working on what would have created a 3P, right? Other than beating yourself up for it, because we don't want that. We never blame ourselves for what has manifested in our world. I don't care what anybody says. We don't blame or shame. But we do say, okay, third party has shown up. What beliefs are happening? What's going on within my self-concept that has shown up in my world? Could be a couple of things. Could be we don't feel good enough. We don't feel good enough for our SP. Or, we don't feel chosen. We don't feel like the girl or guy chosen. Ooh, I like what Greg said. I'm going to read it. So listen up, Vicky. Yeah, my SP has a 3P as well, and 4P, and all the people, because they're all me. See, that's the mindset. That's the mindset we want. Our limited 3D ego mind. Okay, so you created it by thinking about it all the time. Okay. Vicky. No more, Vicky. No more. Anybody else out there? No marinating and worrying about SPs having 3Ps. Why are we doing this? You know why you're doing that? Because you're giving your SP free will. And I know some of you are sensitive with this whole free will topic, which is really getting boring, to be honest. Get over it. Just get over it. Really, okay? They're not puppets. We know this. But this whole grand little world of yours, right? All of these peeps you're intermingling with, right? They're all reflecting you. So everything's coming from you. So when we really remember who we are in this manifesting equation, who we are, right? We're not just Vicky. We're Vicky who is created by the I am that is within, right? We're all fractals of God or fractals of whatever you believe in. We're all fractals of that. That's how we're manifesting, right? Our imagination is our God, our I amness, if you'd like. If you don't want to think of your imagination as your I amness, then please at least know that the I am is within you, okay? The more we accept and believe that, the easier our journey is going to be. So if we are only ever pressing out or projecting out, we have nothing to fear. There are no obstacles for the I am within us. There are no obstacles. When something is in our 3D that we do not like, we can look at it as A, feedback for the state we have been in, or it's a manifestation of the state or the thought you were dominantly thinking and accepting as your truth. We don't have to do that anymore. We know the dumb bitch is here. Who cares? We're gonna, and I know, I'm being silly when I say who cares. I know your feelings are hurt, and I'm sorry you're hurting. Your feelings are always valid, but it's so temporary. It is so temporary. It's just feedback. You're not going to marinate in shitfucker land anymore, Vicky. You've been kicked out of shitfucker land, right? You're banned. And you're going to get yourself over into a more favorable state. We have nothing to fear when we're fearing. We're accepting a storyline that no longer belongs to us. It's why it feels like shit. This is why I bring up feelings. Listen to your body, right? See where you're feeling things, because that helps guide you. It's not, you're going to be a failure if you don't feel shit. Some people don't get real big sensations, and that's okay. But you do know when something's fucking hot or cold. You do have a reaction. Well, there are some people out there who don't. But that's a small percentage, okay? That's a small percentage. We'll deal with you We'll deal with your small percentage after. But for the rest of us who do feel feelings, thank you so much, love. Shein.com. For the rest of you, okay, Vicky, you do know when thoughts make you feel like shit because they don't belong to you. But when we've been dominantly in a victim state, it becomes to feel, more natural for us to be in that state. It feels natural and normal. Although we don't like the thoughts we're having, and although it probably doesn't even really feel good, we're so used to it. I know I came from victim state. I know a lot of you have. That's the feedback I've been getting. A lot of us start out in victimhood. It's been our natural place. It's been the natural place for our mind to go into thinking that we're never going to have what we want, or it's too good to be true to believe that we're going to have what we want. It's not. Vicky, put your mind on the version of yourself that has that relationship. Put your focus on you. Go inward. Focus on who you are, right? You are the I am. You're going to have what you want. That desire is coming from your I am-ness. Okay? Your person has the I am in it as well, even though you're the only one creating in your reality. And what I mean by that is we're all one consciousness. So stay on your manifestation game. SP is going to get rid of 3P, and this whole thing will flip around as you keep focused on the version of yourself that has the desires. And when your mind wants to say, no, you don't have it, you're never going to have him. It's not going to happen. They got a 3P. They don't love you. They don't want you. That's just your old self, the old man, still trying to pull you back down through ego. And you get to say, no, fuck that. Yes, fuck that victim state. That's right, Vicky. You get a choice. This is why I bring up the reminder of being the observer of your reality. Be the observer of your thoughts. We do have choice. We do have choice of thought. Meaning, when our thoughts are coming in, we have choice of if we're going to select it and choose it as our thoughts right now, our story right now. We have that choice. So you're not going to select those thoughts anymore. When they come up, you're going to tell your fucking ego that, no, I'm not that version of myself anymore. That's not me anymore. The last thing we want to do is put band-aids over things. I've been known to do that. Putting band-aids on things instead of addressing them. Okay? Not telling you to marinate. I'm saying don't run either. When situations, circumstances show up that make us feel a certain way, we have choice in the matter. But what we should do is look at what's showing up and say, okay, I don't like that. I don't want that anymore. I'm not going to be that version of myself anymore. I do have that choice. It is that simple. With the repetition of you choosing the thoughts you want to align with, you want to believe as your truth, your world does start changing. You really can do that. So embody the version of yourself that has that relationship back. Fuck the third party. Don't become literal and logical and start worrying about, well, how am I going to get this person back if they're with a 3P? That's not your job. Don't go literal and logical. Go in dreamy land. Go in your imagination and just see and be with your person. Be with your person. See your person. Have inner conversations with your person. But most importantly, put your damn state first. Whoever you are, whoever you're embodying, whoever you're identifying yourself with, make that your priority so your 3D can reflect. Don't worry about how it's going to work out, and don't limit yourself by deciding A, B, and C must happen for me to get my manifestation. Don't do that to yourselves. You're limiting yourselves. Don't worry about how it's going to happen. It will happen. You will get your desire. When we stop worrying about how things are going to come to us, the more time we have to focus on us having our desires and having the time to go within so we can become the versions of ourselves that actually has that. Because SP isn't going to reflect showing up, loving us unconditionally until we become the versions of ourselves who can accept that. Some of us think that we're already there. Oh, I already will. I can accept their love. I already can. I'm already that person. Really? It hasn't happened yet. Why hasn't it happened yet? Because there's a little part of you that doesn't A, believe that, or 2, or B, did I say A or 1? We either don't believe it, meaning that we're the version of ourselves that can accept unconditional love. Right? And that's not for anybody to panic like, oh my God, my manifestation isn't here yet. Fuck, do I not believe it? Don't start panicking. But that's why our work is our state. Because you get into that state, everything changes. Everything starts to flow. Talking from experience. Not talking from, I think this is how it works. Okay? Vicky, everything's going to be all right. I mean it. I know. This, just like last time, the sun's bugging me. Hold on, let's see. See if this gets any better. Is it any better? Not great, but at least I'm not blinded. Okay. Greg F. Oh, thank you, Greg. That was so fucking nice. Dropping nuggets and giving me fucking coffee money. Thank you very much. Thank you. Salty. Thank you very much. Kim, had a reaction to SP in the 3D and feel quite bad that I get triggered by the 3D. SP is talking. I feel I get in the state but fall out hard. Normal. I would love any advice. I'm trying to get better. Thanks, Kim. Oh, salty. Okay, first of all right, so you reacted in the 3D and feel quite bad that I get triggered by the 3D. Okay, so you're getting upset or frustrated with yourself that you react to the 3D. SP is talking. I feel like getting the state of fall hard. All right, first of all, let me just address that. It's actually a good point. It is normal to fall back out of the state. I just want to say that. It's very, very normal. Honestly, it's 100% the reason why I share my fuckeries, my fuck-ups on this channel, meaning like my solo vacations. Granted, I don't share shit until I'm on the other side of it, because I might be hurt or triggered by that thing, right? But once I'm on the other side of it and I have figured out how I manifested it back or, worked through it, got what I wanted, whatever, then I share it all. And I do that for a reason, because I want you to not be afraid of your 3D. I want you to not panic over scenarios, because I know now from personal experience that any situation can be overturned, fixed, made better, end up getting what you want. When I fall out, I feel terrible. And when I get out of that state, it's like I don't recognize the other person. 100%. Listen, I know that doesn't feel great when you fall out, but please look at it as the kind of feedback you want to start learning. You want to pay attention to that fucking experience, all right? And this goes for everybody. These questions so far are good because they're nuggets for everybody else. Number 1, it's 100% normal to fall right back out of a state. Number 2, when you do fall out and it is a yucky fucking feeling and you barely recognize the other person when you fall out, good. That's probably not what you thought I was going to say, but it is good. Because that's your evidence that shifting states is real. It's real. Very real. And when you recognize, when you fall out of it, it usually is fucking uncomfortable. Hence why I shared when I had my down spot in September. Because it does feel like shit. Once you've gotten yourself into the state of having, oh my God, is that the most amazing feeling? You feel on top of the world. You feel untouchable because you're believing, you're trusting, you're knowing, right? But when you fall back out, and especially if you fall back down to a super victim state, like I did, it is so uncomfortable, borderline in my, how I felt, scared. Even though I knew better. Thank God it happened to me. where I was at a place of understanding states and I knew what happened and I knew what was happening, but I didn't like it. And that's why some of you do get scared, because it is scary when you fall back out and you go back to victim shit. And all of a sudden, your SP is reflecting that new state of yours, the yucky state. But it's good, because now you can see that I'm not talking shit, number one. Number two, you can feel it in your body when you fall out of the state and when you go back in. You can feel it. And this is good, because that's going to help you moving along on your manifestation journey. It's what is going to help you keep your manifestation when it comes in. Just saying. Just saying. And when I say keep, I don't mean that you might have an argument here and there. You might get triggered. You might react. But it doesn't mean it's a total loss. It doesn't mean you won't have your SP. Oh, by the way, I'm not trying to scare you. Say you're going to have arguments. I'm not saying that kind of shit. I'm just saying we're still having a human experience. This is how you're manifesting. This is manifestation. Knowing your state. Knowing who you're being. So, to help her. Let's get back to her. So, number one, you must know by now, girl. It does not matter if you had... Okay, I think I'm understanding states a lot. I was worried. No need to be worried. This is good. This is you really understanding states more. This is very good. Doesn't feel good when you fall out, but it's good. So, doesn't matter that you reacted to the 3D. Now, if it's bothering you that much, if you're really beating up on yourself for your reaction, revise that shit. Revise it. We never have to sit with shit we don't want to. Revise it. Right? This is exactly why Neville, suggested revising your day before you fall asleep. Why? Why would we fall asleep upset knowing something happened that day that we didn't like, even if it was our fault? Even if it was us doing something that we regret, revise it. You might not see an instant change in the 3D from the revision, but you will at some point. It's going to play out. Okay? Yes, Sarah. States changed my life. Me too. Me too. My SP isn't upset with me. I just dislike that I reacted. Okay, you're being too damn hard on yourself then. Don't be so hard on yourself. Going forward, you're probably never going to react like that ever again. Going forward. So, yes, Tina, game changer. Yes. The revising every day. It's worth it, guys. Tina and I were talking the other day, and she brought up a good point that you might not see the instant change from the revising your day. But this is why I say to you guys, manifesting is getting ahead of the game. Manifesting is like laying out your clothes for the next day. You're getting ahead. So when you're revising your day, think of it as like a pot of gold. You're adding into your pot of gold. You're adding into the pot of gold going forward, although time's an illusion, but going forward. As you're revising the things you did not like during that day, it adds up. It adds to your 3D in a good way, in a way that benefits you. Okay? Let alone if you revise past events, right? I'm saying other than from the day, way back in your past, you're revising that shit. Eventually that butterfly effect comes forward. That's how I like to look at it, right? Because your world's got to change to the memory you just changed. Anybody out there, I know to some of you this is going to be repetitive, but I need to say, anybody out there who mistakenly understands revision as it just changes your feelings around the memory, it doesn't change anything else, you are so beyond wrong. I mean, it's going to be true in your reality because that's your belief, but my God, you're shortchanging yourself. You are so screwing yourself. That's stupid. I'm sorry. I'm just going to say it. I don't mean to be mean, but it's fucking dumb. Revision changes it all. Anybody included. It does change it. Okay? How do you believe in manifesting? How do you believe that you have the ability to manifest, but you can't accept that revision changes the past? You're thinking logically and literally. You're thinking very limited. Okay? Just want to say that. Okay? Because I do see on my comments, and You can have your opinion. I'll respect it, but I feel like life would be a lot easier for you if you would really understand how are you accepting that we can manifest if we can't change memories. It's kind of the same idea. It's just the other direction. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Anyway. So, as he's talking, I feel like get in the state but follow hard. All right. So when you're falling out of the state, okay? When you're falling out, in that moment, you have choices. First of all, don't start panicking. Don't start panicking. Don't be hard on yourself. It's just a waste of time. You want to ask yourself, well, why did I fall out? Was there something in the 3D that caused me to fall? You know, did SP show up and do something that triggered me and then I fell out of the state? Which is understandable. Okay, well, why? Why did that cause me to fall out of the state? What did what SP did? What signature? What am I attaching a meaning to, like, to that event? So let's say SP said he was going to text and he did text. We'll just pretend. All right, and so then you get triggered, you fell out of the state, you're in your feelings, you're feeling bad, you're feeling yucky about it, it hurt. Well, why did it hurt? What did SP not texting you mean to you? What is that, what is that saying to you? Well, maybe it's saying, I tried asking SP out and he said he doesn't have time. Okay, perfect, we'll use that. So SP said, no, I don't have time. In that moment, it triggered you, you fell out of the state. Okay, why? What did that signify to you? Signify. That's what I was trying to say. What did that signify to you? Well, I'm going to guess it signified, so I took it as he didn't want or doesn't make time for me exit. I was going to say that probably signifies to you some semblance of rejection, not feeling like a priority, which I would connect with not feeling chosen and not feeling good enough, right? Not feeling good enough for SP to make me a priority to spend some fucking time with me, right? And then our mind probably started going into the places like, well, he probably makes time for his friends, the fucker, right? So in that moment, we were connecting a storyline to it. While all along, all it was our belief of not feeling good enough. So, as you know, feelings are valid. How you feel is valid. It's okay that you felt that way. Definitely feel I'm not chosen by him. Right. Well, that's a story we have to change. We have to change that. And because manifesting is getting ahead of our 3D, right? It's getting ahead of the game. We have to start telling a new story. Whether we see that story in our 3D or not, we have to change the story. We have to start deciding, no, I am more than good enough. I'm probably too good. I'm more than enough for him. More than enough. And he knows that. I am the best fucking thing to ever enter his worlds. He's very, very lucky to have my attention. Okay? He's lucky my eyes are even going in his direction. Fucking Siri. So, I'm being a little sassy with those, but you get what I'm saying. I'm more than enough. Of course I am. I'm becoming the new version of myself. I'm becoming the version of myself who knows she's good enough, she's chosen, and she's always made a priority. My issue is I see him every day, so I'm trying to kill that old story. And that's what my next video is going to be about. Roving Raven had left a question that I thought was good, is staying in the state when we got to deal with our SP, when we got to keep seeing them, when they're in our 3D. That's my next video. But when you have to see them every day, it is going to be, or every day, or every time you're whatever, that's when we're going to have to be in observer mode a little bit more. Not in a bad way, but being more aware instead of instantly getting upset by how they're showing up. Because if manifestation is getting ahead of the game, it doesn't fucking matter how they're showing up in the 3D right now. We know that if it's not what we like, that's a manifestation of my previous state, so it doesn't mean shit. I'm already aware of how he's being right now. I've already addressed it, meaning I know he makes me feel like I'm not chosen, like I'm not a priority. I'm already working on that and becoming the version of myself who knows that she is. So I don't need to react to how he's showing up. I don't need to get upset about it. I don't need to look at that as an obstacle, right? Because I am the I am. I am the I am, or I have the I am within me, whatever makes you comfortable. So I don't need to really give a rat's ass about how they're showing up right now. I just go inward. I just turn inside. We're allowed to have our moments. You can have your emotional moment. You could have your reaction. That's fine. But when you're done, you're getting back up and getting back on your game. So when you're getting upset, when you're getting triggered, you want to know why. You want to ask yourself why, and then keep asking yourself questions until you get to the belief. And then work your way back into the state simply by asking yourself, what if I was the version of myself who found it easy to shift my state? What if I was the version of myself right now that believed that I'm manifesting from my states? What if it was easy for me to believe that manifestation is real and is really working for me? What would the version of myself who believed all of those things, what would she be feeling like right now? She wouldn't give a rat's ass about the 3D. She would be focused on herself, and very quickly after her 3D would reflect that. So there's never really any obstacles out here. We make them obstacles by seeing them as concerns. In my channel membership the other night, I attempted to shut everybody up with their damn circumstances and their damn old stories. Because listen, when we want to become master manifestors, right, while acknowledging we're having a human experience at the same time, we've got to get to a place, at least that's the goal, I hope, for everyone, is where we can look at that 3D, even if it's not showing us what we want, we can look at it and know that we're still going to get what we want. And what every individual little fuck up or little, little bump in the road, right? We don't look at it as, oh my God, what's wrong? What am I doing wrong? Why is this showing up? I don't understand why they're acting this way. This doesn't make sense. How can this be a part of my bridge of incidents? It's knowing, no, fuck that. All the power is within me. Everything I'm experiencing is starting within me. So what state am I in? That's the only concern I should be looking at. What state am I in? Who am I being right now? If I'm getting upset with the 3D, why am I getting upset? What story am I telling that I'm getting triggered by this circumstance? Not as we are failures for getting upset, but more of, we know that there's a story that doesn't belong to us that we're getting triggered. And when I say it doesn't belong to us, I mean, it's not the version of ourselves who knows that we get what we want whenever we want and knows that everything starts here, right? We are already unconditional love. Okay? So, Salty, don't be too hard on yourself. Okay? Allow yourself your emotional moment, and then let's walk our way back to the state. You're doing good. You're doing good. Okay? Helen, thank you very much. Hi, beautiful. I sent you a little... It updated. Hold on. Right in the middle of me reading. Sorry. Fuck. Okay, hold on. I sent you a little something. A hint, it's for the Christmas. Oh my God, it should be arriving by Monday or Tuesday. Love you. Helen, I love you too. My God. You spoil the shit out. Helen, you spoil the shit out of me. You spoil the shit out of me. You don't have to send me, listen, you sent me Jason Momoa shit. Like, you don't need to send me anything else. You're in my books of love for life just because of the fucking bobblehead. You don't need to do anything else. I fucking love you. And I appreciate you. And, like, I can't express it. I appreciate you. You're very, very good to me. Okay? Jesus. Ellie, thank you very much. How can I change SP moving away in January? How can I change SP moving away in January? Start with, what story are you telling about him moving in January? What does him moving in January signify to you? Does it mean, oh my God, we can never be together because he's fucking moving? Are we doing that? Is that the story we're saying? Are we believing that distance can keep your love away from you? No. Now you can start affirming that SP doesn't move or SP stays living in blank, 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 wherever it is you want him to stay. But remember, whenever we want change in the 3D, change as in changing his plans to move, we have to change first. So what I'm assuming is, if we have a fear about him moving, we're attaching a story that this move means I can never be with SP because I live here. They don't love me enough, right? Or they don't care about this relationship. Maybe I'm not even in the relationship. Maybe I'm just trying to manifest this SP. So I'm automatically looking at that move as, oh my God, this can't be a part of my bridge of incidents. This must mean that I'm not going to get what I want. And that's not true. That's us micromanaging our 3D. That is us trying to control the how. Now, can you work on this and like get what you want? Well, yeah. But be authentic to your reasoning because it's gonna fucking matter at some point. See what I'm saying? Listen, manifestation is like fucking magic. It's wonderful. It's amazing. It is. You really can get whatever you want. But we change to get that change in the 3D. And my guess is there's probably a story here somewhere where we don't feel what? We're not believing that we can have our manifestation. We're automatically seeing this as an obstacle. We need to deal with that first to get rid of the obstacle. Okay. Jessica, member for 4 months. Thank you very much. Kim, I need help manifesting more clients for my spiritual candle store. Also, you look adorable. Thank you, Jessica. Fucking appreciate it. So, Jessica, let me ask you, what is your ego telling you? Is your ego giving you a reason why you don't have enough clients? What story are we telling? You notice I'm talking about stories and shit today? Because listen, this is about being authentic to what we're really fucking thinking upstairs. Because it matters. So what story are we telling about our business? Why do we think we don't have enough clients? Ask yourself that question. And that's what you need to address, what your ego tells you. So we'll use the example. Ego says, well, I don't have enough advertising, or I don't know how to get my name out there, right? Something like that. Well, then we know we need to become the version of ourselves who comfortably knows that your name is just going to get out there, or the business name is going to get out there. Everybody's talking about your candles. Everybody wants a candle. You know, it took one customer to share your fucking business name, and boom. Boom, it was like a snowball. You can't even keep up with all the orders. I have so many clients. What does the version of you who has that as her story feel like, think like? How does she relate to her 3D? How does she carry herself? She ain't fucking worried about nothing. She's not worried about nothing. Because she knows that all she's got to do is tell herself that her business is booming. She's got so much business, she's got to hire so many friggin' people to take care of shit. Because you got so much money coming in. That's what I would do if I were you. Okay? Summer, thank you very much. Been in the state. Contact has been good with SP. Missed him last night and texted, come over, but no response. No panicking today. I trust he marries me. Good. I'm glad you're not panicking today. Good. Very good. I hope. Although you say you're not panicking, this is good. I hope that your mind isn't going anywhere, though. No stories. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. You'll hear from SB. No big deal. I know you said you're not panicking. I'm just adding to this, okay? No big deal. Doesn't mean anything. It's just another day. No biggie. Because what? You're the version of yourself that comfortably knows that she's having that SB, so It's one fucking night, doesn't matter. Or we could have revised our day before we fell asleep last night and said that he did come over. We could have done that if it really, really bothered us. The SP is going to be my husband. So one night, what do I care? I got the rest of our life. Okay? But good for you for not panicking. Tina, member for 7 months. Thank you very much. I freaking love you. I love you too, girl. Thanks for being you. You are, I think that's a diamond, but my computer is so damn old. You know what I'm saying? Everyone needs to just listen to you. Watch your state. No 4D creates, but we are here for the human experience. Take focus off the 3D, and for fuck's sake, stop retelling your old story. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. I love you too, Tina. You know I do. And Tina is right. This is another good point. While talking to Tina the other day, she brought up this little nugget. You know, often you'll hear me say, when you're having an emotional moment, no big deal. You're still human, right? We're here having a human experience. But I don't think we ever see it from the other side. And Tina brought this up in the conversation that, you know, we haven't croaked yet. We haven't croaked. We're all still living and breathing as humans right now. So it's normal for us to have a human experience. And I think we lose sight of that. And that was a really good point of hers. We do. We lose sight of it. We're not in the 4D yet. We are, I like to think of it as we're accessing it, yes? Because we're all spiritual in some semblance, right? I believe we are. But we're still here in the 3D living. So we're having an experience. So, this is a helpful reminder when something's in the 3D that we don't like. Well, that's okay, because I'm still getting what I want. I'm just having a human experience, you know? I don't know if I've ever shared this before, but like how I see the 3D and that, you know, like things that happen, whether they're related to my manifestations or not, I just think, all right, say you're watching, I'm trying to think, like a movie, like A Christmas Story, my favorite Christmas movie, other than Scrooge, the one with Oliver Finney. You see all the different storylines, okay? We have different little nuggets of useless information in movies. Like when they were shopping for a Christmas tree, there was other people in the background shopping for Christmas trees. When they were at the store trying to meet Santa, there were other people in the store. They're known as extras. But I look at it as filler people with filler storylines. So like, I'm not manifesting a specific or a conscious manifestation with my fucking neighbor, but they exist, and I'll occasionally speak to them and they'll share their shit with me, and it's their storyline. But their storyline, although means nothing to me, does not affect me. It's giving me what I need to believe I'm having a human experience. It's just a storyline within my movie, and my movie is the human experience, my human experience. Do you see what I'm saying? And so like when you're out shopping and there's people that you have nothing to do with, you do not speak, maybe you have eye contact, maybe not. It's probably shitty, but I see them as filler people in my movie of my own human experience. They're still living and breathing people. I don't think that they're puppets or fake, but they're filler people in my reality. And until I'm intermingling with anyone, you're just a filler people or filler person until we talk. Now I'm intermingling with you. That's how I see my 3D. And that's how my mind is thinking when I'm out and about in life. So like, even when friends share their storyline with me, with their SPs or their kids, their husbands, their wives, as I'm talking to them, everyone is you pushed out. So I might have that, that experience with them, but their storyline is giving me a human experience, even though it's not having a direct effect on me. You see what I'm saying? Because we are still humans, still having a human experience. I hope that makes sense, but that's literally how I think of everything. Instead of losing my shit when stuff shows up, you know what I mean? So anyway, thank you, Tina. Okay. Angela Renee, member for 7 months. Thank you very much. Having to face 3P today for ex-father-in-law's memorial dinner. I know she is almost out as 3P. Said he's leaving her this weekend. He just needed to get through today. Trying to stay strong for my kids and my ex-mother-in-law. Okay, I am sorry for the loss of your father-in-law. I'm so sorry. I don't think I knew that. I don't think I'm aware of that. So I am very sorry for the loss in your family. As far as SP saying he's just hanging on to 3P to get through blah, 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 blah. You want to know truthfully? If I were you, I wouldn't even give that a second thought. I wouldn't even be looking at that. I would be focusing when you have a free moment. Give yourself some, grace time during, your time of loss, your time, give yourself time. But when you're back into your manifestation game, I would be focusing just on me having what I want and that storyline. Me being the version of myself that has the relationship, has the version of him that's solely in this relationship with me. Okay? Who cares? Who cares what he's saying? Yes, you're living in the 3D, but we don't have to give what he says any more depth and meaning. Because him being with 3P was just a reflection of you not feeling chosen or you not feeling good enough. And that's the storyline. Anybody that's got a 3P in their scenario, the who the 3P is, the why they're there, that's just a fucking storyline to fulfill your limited belief. So it doesn't fucking matter what excuse he's using to hang on to 3P to get through the fucking weekend. You just stay focused on the version of you that has your desires, because that storyline, that obstacle, doesn't mean shit. Thank you, Sarah. Don't forget to hit the like button. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Yeah, guys, could you hook a bitch up? Could you please hook a bitch up? I see 221 of you on my end. It would be very nice. I would appreciate it. Thank you. So yeah, Angela Renee, no worries. Woo! I love watching that go up. That gets exciting. Thank you very much. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, but don't give that a second thought. Focus on the version of you that has the relationship with him, or that he is now the version of himself that's just with you. Did you see how fast that went up? Thank you, guys. Thank you. Y'all know I'm a child when it comes to that like button. Okay. Marie Sophie. Why do I want to say that in like a French little, like Marie Sophie? Thank you very much. Guru Kim. Are you past February for your sessions? I certainly am. So if you have emailed me during February and you have not heard from me yet, please, if you would, send me an email right now. Let me know, like, hey, yo, bitch, this is Marie Sophie from the live chat. When are you going to email me, Kim? Feel free to send it to me right now. You're not being rude. Feel free to do that right now. Getting the auto response doesn't mean anything. I've learned that the hard way, unfortunately. Gmail. So send it to me right now, and I'll get you in. Oh, Marie Sophie again. I reached out then, but worried that my messages aren't reaching you. I didn't even read that. Okay, I didn't even see. It wasn't even on my screen, and I'd already answered that. I love that. Sarah Pronio, thank you. Fist pump to you too. Thank you very much. Sasha Louise, hi Chica. Thanks for always helping us grow and inspiring us. Our dreams are possible. Sasha Louise, thank you very much. Guys, you're so good to me. I really do appreciate it. I appreciate that you put up with my sassy and sarcastic bitchiness too. I appreciate it. It does make me feel nice. Thank you very much. Fab Lane Jules. Everybody get your notebooks out. It's time to look back in the dates. Remember, we took notes for Fab Lane because she was getting good movement. All right, let's go back. Fab Lane Jules. Thank you very much. Kim, help. Today makes 30 days SP on my couch. He comes home to me every night. Leaves for work early. He cooks for me, etc. I relax in my room. He chills on couch. How do I shift this to romance? Fab Lane Jules. Fab Lane, this is exactly why I wanted everyone to write it down, take it notes for proof, okay? Fab Lane Jules. Now you know damn well, I'm about to snap, crackle, pop your ass. You know that. You can feel it. You had to know. You know I'm seeing right through you, right? I might as well just come over and sit on that couch right next to SP. I might as well, so I can watch you too. Because I know damn well where your mind is 24/7. I know where your mind is. It is not where it is supposed to be. Come over, Kim. I'm about to move in. I'm about to bring all my shit, set up my shit in your shower, and make myself comfortable. You know damn well you are not putting your mind where it should be. Come on. You are having movement. You're just not getting the precise movement you desire. But you are not being the version of yourself that can allow that movement. You are holding on to not being chosen. I'm wearing a wedding band. I tell everyone he's my husband, while at the same time your head is going, no, the fuck he's not. No, he's not. He's sleeping on my couch. He won't make any moves on me. It's never going to happen. This has been going on for 30 fucking days. So I'm also paying attention to how long this is going on. It's not working. It's not working. Some days I think it might work, but then I go back to thinking it's not working. That's you. That's what you're doing. I don't fucking get it. He practically is 100% moved in here. Practically. He could have me if he wanted me. He could just take me. I'm right in my room waiting. But he chooses to sleep on that couch. He is not going the extra mile. This is not working. How much longer do I have to do this? He really does just want to be my friend. How much longer, Jesus? How much longer? I can't take it. That's what you're doing. That's what you're doing. If he really was into me, he would not be sleeping on the couch. I mean, I'm a woman. He can come and take me. But he doesn't. So I know he doesn't want me. I know for a fact that's where your mind has been. I know it. Stop it! Fucking stop it! I'm about to ban you, Fab Lane Jules. Ban you from the 3D. You got the man in your house. Look, you're giving Poop nightmares. She's fucking having a nightmare. Poop, wake up. Poop. Poop. Fab Lane starting her shit again, Poop. Oh, she's giving you the judgy eyes. Now, yeah, I am about to ban her, Helen. Paula, yeah. Now listen. I made a noise I didn't know I could make. All right. Everyone's taking notes. The Fab Lane is officially banned from the 3D. Okay? So she got banned on 10/27. Okay? Fab Lane, I don't give a fuck what that man is doing. I do not care. You are too heavily married to that fucking 3D. Manifesting is getting ahead of our 3D. Get ahead of it. Get ahead of it. Stop staying with it. Stop staying with it. See what I'm saying? You keep selecting the version of yourself that doesn't think that this man will ever choose her. That's the version you're being. You wake up starting your day being her. And what you're probably doing is interacting, eating dinner with him, and the whole time thinking, when are you just going to do it? When are you just going to choose me? When are you just going to finally do it? Show me some love. When is it going to happen? How much longer can I take this torture? That's you giving into the 3D. That's you giving in. That's you believing this bullshit storyline that you created. So we can uncreate this shit by you getting ahead and really believing that he's your husband or can be your husband, whatever feels more comfortable. That he is in love with you. And that for every damn minute that he's with you, he's falling deeper in love with you. Because you are a woman who can be chosen, who should be chosen at all times in her own reality. She's more than good enough to be chosen. She's fucking beautiful. She's her absolute dream version of herself right now, simply by choosing it. It is stepping into that version of yourself no matter what's happening out here. We need that every day. We need more of that. Keep that energy. Okay? Stop looking at your current 3D and thinking this is never going to change. He's never going to change. He just doesn't want me. No. You become the version of yourself that can accept that he loves you and wants you and wants to spend the rest of his... For the love of God, he lives with you. Do you understand how major that is? But you're still choosing a reality where he don't want you. You need to be full-time. I love you too. I love you too, Fab Lane. But you need to be full-time observer. Full-time. No part-time. Full-time observer for a week. And then you come back and check in on the next live stream. Full-time. Really being the observer of your thoughts. And if a thought comes in that does not suggest that he's really your person, we need to know why. Why is that thought coming up? What are we allowing ourselves to marinate in? And we know we're not in a beneficial state in that moment. And we need to get back into one. By utilizing, if you like to affirm, utilize your affirmations. Okay? That's an official homework assignment. No excuses. And I'm making a note of it. Got it? I'm making a note of it because I won't forget. I'll remember. Got it. Okay. Professor Kim is right, Hillary. There are multiple teachers in my family, just so you know. Okay. Just so you know, and a professor as well. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Okay. Need push with career movement, but not booking. Wait. Need a push with career movement, but not booking have. Have a feeling SP and career both blocked from not being chosen, but mostly I've been feeling good. Okay. I do not like the word blocked. I don't like it. Okay? I don't like it. I don't like the mentality of having blocks. I just don't like it. So right off the jump, I want you to stop telling yourself that there must be a blocked. Thank you, Rhonda C. Thank you. Yeah, no more. ENZ, no more. And anybody else out there, if you're telling yourself, oh my God, my manifestation isn't here. What is my block? We don't have blocks. We don't have blocks. We have fucking choice. And we have choice to be the version of ourselves that has what we want. We have that choice. We have the choice to be an observer. You even have the look over the top of your glasses, professor, look how you're best. That's how my grandma used to look at me when I was in trouble. And then come the squint, the stare down. That was my grandma. Okay. No blocks. Choice. Be the observer. Be the observer of your thoughts. When you ask yourself, why do I not have SP the way I want SP? Why is my relationship not exactly what I want with SP? Why? What does ego tell you? There you go. There's a limited belief that we're letting go of. When it comes to your career, same thing. Why am I not booking all the things I want? I don't know what they're called. Shit. I don't know what they're called. Gigs, roles. Why am I not booking all the roles I want? Why hasn't that happened? Why am I not getting chosen for roles? What's the answer you come up with? There's your limited belief that we are no longer choosing because it does not belong to us. It's an old lie that you have told yourself over time that you came to believe. We don't believe it anymore. That's why it feels like shit. Okay? So right off the jump, we're going to do that. And it very well can be that you don't feel chosen in either category. Yes, that could be true. So then now you're going to start telling yourself that, you get relentless auditions. You have so many choices, offerings. Because listen, you know how I feel. I think we talked about this before. It's your reality. You can use the wording that makes you feel comfortable. But I know me, and I wouldn't be manifesting auditions. I would be manifesting the jobs, the roles themselves, like getting chosen for the roles. So just because I'm that's my personality. That's what I would do. So if I were you, I would be like, I have so many people wanting to fucking, put me in all these different roles. I can't keep up with them all. Okay? I have constant choices in jobs. And with SP, I was waiting for that to happen. Sorry. Fucking neighbor. From over there. Not even the normal one. Over there with the fucking dogs. And now she's gonna bark. Oh my God, I think it's funny how I talk. I make myself laugh. Tell him poop. Tell him to go home. Tell him poop. I love when she does that little. She's so serious. They don't know who they just messed with. Anyways, so with SP, if we're still feeling not chosen, if we're still experiencing something we do not like in the 3D, we need to get ahead. Get ahead. Right? We don't have to accept and when I say we don't have to accept, You can accept as far as acknowledging this is what I'm experiencing right now in the 3D, but you don't have to accept it as nothing I can do about it. This is what's happening. No, nothing that's happening can stop you from getting what you want. Nothing. Nothing. Right? So however SP's showing up, use that as the feedback. If you're not already working on the belief by choosing to be the version of yourself that has what you want. Right? So if SP is not, I don't know, keeping plans. Well, now I'm feeling rejected. I'm feeling not chosen. Okay, I already know I'm working on that. So I don't have to let this bother me any further. It's going to change. It doesn't have an option. My 3D has to reflect my state. So put your focus on the state, which is being the version of yourself that knows that she's the version that gets what she wants. She's always chosen. She doesn't have those limiting beliefs anymore. Okay? Okay? Helen, thank you very much. Scripted SP2 gave me his red plaid shirt to wear when I went to go see him, and when he wears it, he thinks of me. The other day I saw an interview and he was wearing a red plaid shirt. Hello, BBL/movement. Hello. I love shit like that. If that doesn't make you realize we are all one consciousness, peeps, we are. Love that shit. Lone Wolf, why don't you come over and give her a hug? Sarah Pronio, thank you very much. My kitty was throwing up his food constantly. I started rubbing his belly during cuddle time and telling him he's a healthy boy with a happy tummy, no puking, for 3 weeks. Well done, Sarah. We can heal. We can heal our pets. We can heal our family and friends. We can heal. We can manifest for others. Well done. ENZ again. Thank you very much. Revision versus logical mind at war with SP revision. Yes, that does happen. That does happen. But you're going to keep persisting through it. You're going to keep doing it. You're not letting go of that revision. You're not letting go. My question is, what's the war? Is the war, well, I don't see anything good in 3D yet. They're not acting any different. Here I am revising and I'm saying A, B, and C, this new story, but they're still showing up this way, or I can't accept or believe that this would actually change. Whichever one is going on, okay? It does not fucking matter. We don't need 3D validation. We don't need it. When we're revising, we should not be looking at 3D and being like, oh, fuck, I'm revising this. This ain't working. Hasn't changed. So give it fucking time to catch up. Give it time, but don't give up. Okay? I saw quickly, I want to answer this from Lone Wolf Heart. If you've had a good day, do you still need to revise a day? Not if you don't want to. I just want to say this, though. So no pressure that you have to. But I'm like, oh, I know what happened. That's why you got to keep persisting, because eventually the ego is going to shut that down a little bit. It will. It's just doesn't want you to change it. Ego doesn't want us to feel differently. It's uncomfortable for ego. It's uncomfortable. It doesn't like change. It's scared of the change. That's why we persist. We don't give up. Okay. But yeah, Lone Wolf, this, if you are new here and you don't know, the Mrs. J.E. is my ultimate, and I mean like the number one ultimate favorite Neville Goddard success story of all time. It is my favorite, okay? And if you don't know what that story is, I'm not going to go through it because it's on different, I have a short on YouTube reading it quickly, and it's in other videos. I bring it up all the time. Long story short, if you don't know what it is, I'll summarize. Just say, you know, this bitch, she manifested her specific person. And I don't think that it was just a coincidence that Neville Goddard chose that specific what success story to put in his books. Okay, all you people against SP manifestations, I don't think Neville did that for just, you know, shits and giggles. It was done on purpose. There are no coincidences. But anyway, she manifested her specific person. Okay, that's right, Susie J. Definitely not a coincidence. She manifested her specific person simply by revising her day. So answering Lone Wolf, if you've had a good day, no, you don't have to revise your day. Of course not. But if you're manifesting a specific person, it certainly couldn't hurt to revise really quick. It's not like you gotta go into like this long, you know, full of details day if you don't want to. But this girl, Mrs. J.E., notice the Mrs., all right, shit, you guys got me excited. Really quick. Okay, bitch went on a fucking date, okay? She went on a blind date with a bitch, okay? Gotta think, this was like the 50s, 60s, all right? They didn't have cell phones, no internet, none of that shit. Went on a blind date, they fucking hit it off, okay? But then boom, bitch had to move. Her dude, I don't know if I think the dude moved too, I don't know, but either way, they fell out of instant contact. They couldn't find each other. Well, she couldn't find him. Sorry, we don't have the guy details. She couldn't find him, couldn't get a hold of him, didn't have his number, all that shit. So she goes to a Neville Goddard lecture. That night, he happens to be talking about revision. Not a coincidence. So she decided to revise her day every single day for the entire month of September. So she did it all 30 days. Okay? And she revised her day by twisting an imaginary ring on her finger while picturing herself, so this is visualizing, but revising her day with the visualization that she spent that day as a married woman, as being married to that SP. So she would envision herself being in the marital home. I believe it also was the marital bed. So she was being that specific. Instead, how she really spent her day was what? It was a single girl living with other girls, like roommates. So she didn't have bad days. She revised her day as being a married woman to her SP. Did it for 30 days straight. They finally found each other the next month, October. They were engaged by either December or January, one or the two. And then they were married that following May. And May is my birthday month, so of course they got married in May. Duh. But I'm just saying, okay? They found it. They found each other. It's love. Through revising her day. Nothing more than that. So no Lone Wolf, my beautiful friend. You don't have to if you don't want to, but if you're manifesting an SP, and I think that you are, how fabulous would it be for you to just simply say, I spent the whole day with my baby. Oh, baby's laying next to me right now. We love each other so much. I love being his wife. Go to sleep. See what I'm saying? Come on, yo. It's exciting. Okay? So, revision is thebomb.com. When your mind wants to fight you on revision, you can, give it one of those. Nothing can hold you back except for yourself. Okay? And for what it's worth, ENZ, it's fighting you based on the state you're currently embodying. If you were the version of yourself who got what they wanted, your mind wouldn't be fighting you. I'm just saying. Okay? Rhonda C, thank you very much. Love you, Kim. You are best. Get poop treats too. Thank you. Thank you, Rhonda C. You guys spoiled the living fuck right out of me. I sincerely appreciate this. Thank you very much. I know Poop does. Poop, why does Poop look sad? Poop, what's the matter? Or is she guilty? Because she's got my fucking pillows that she knows she's not supposed to have. Poop, what are you doing? We'll see. If I get up and she starts to snatch that pillow, she knows she's in trouble. What are you doing? She's so cute. Let's see. You got my pillow? You gonna let me have the pillow? Good girl. Good. Yes, that's worthy of a treat. You knocked down your own blankets. Hold on, let me give her some. Then I gotta rush because then I have a call. Okay. So, you're a good girl. John M., thank you very much. The other day, I manifested a triple rainbow. Ooh, almost. I've never seen one of those. Almost an impossibility, but not seeing bigger things. What's the deal with that? Well, John M., you tell me what's the deal with that. You tell me what's the deal with that. Number one, what are you manifesting? Okay. Oh, thank you so much, Gabriella Finesse, new best friend. Thank you. Poop is manifesting treats all the damn time. John M., let's talk. What you manifesting? And where's your mind dominantly? What state are you embodying dominantly? That's what's up with that. That's why, John M. So let's talk. Huh? For some reason, I think you're manifesting a specific person, if my memory is serving me correctly. And I feel like you asked me a question in the last time I went live, which also makes me think, if I went live on Monday, and I believe that's when we had interaction. I was right about the SP, money, and new job. Okay. It's giving me the idea that perhaps you're not dominantly entertaining the state of where you have all your shit, John. Why is that? What is your ego telling you? So if I ask you, why don't you have your specific person yet? What does your ego give as the answer? Why don't you have your new job yet? What does your ego give for that answer? And the same damn question for the money. Why don't you have them? Your ego should be giving you reasons why you don't have these things or why you will never have these things. We want to look at those. So did what work? My boy, what? Sorry, I'm getting text messages. Sorry about that. I thought I had it on Do Not Disturb, but my emergency contacts can get through. And SPs are on my emergency. Just so you know that I'm aware that every time I talk about SP, I say a plural for the last few videos. And I don't know why either. I don't know why either. It's not plural. Clearly. So John. Oh, thank you so much. Issues to be resolved. They're my Halloween nails. I'm a little disappointed. I'm not going to lie. A little disappointed. I'm telling him, no, you're not. So John, come on, John, talk to me. All right. Where is your mind when it comes to these? What is the ego saying? Why don't you have it? Why does your ego say you can't have it? So who are you being? Who are you identifying yourself as? It's like my old self doesn't want to disappear. Your old self does not want to disappear. No. The old man, right? Everybody's got the old man. Everybody's old man is the shitty fucking state that we want to get out of. The old man doesn't want to die. Old man doesn't want to die. Well, we got to kill off the old man. So we have to start, being stronger than the old man by deciding to be the observer. Be the observer of what thoughts are coming in and what you are choosing to say, yes, that's my story. Yes, I'm that version. Yes, I'm that person. Yes, this is my life. No, this is my life. I have this. It was so fucking easy for me to manifest that job. I can't believe how fast that manifested if you're an affirmer. I can't believe how fast that manifested. I can't believe all the movement I'm getting. I cannot believe how much my SB's head over heels in love with me. And holy shit, I have so much fucking money. I can buy, do, and save whatever the fuck I want. It's being stronger than the old man. And when you're having a hard time doing that, you've got to remind yourself of who you are. You are the I am, or you are consciousness. We all are consciousness. There are no obstacles. You didn't manifest that triple ass rainbow for no reason. You have no resistance to rainbows, probably. I mean, I'm not inside your mind. I don't know exactly. But by resistance, it's a story. So what story are we carrying on those three subjects? We want to get rid of those stories. And if you're struggling to let go of old stories, revise them so that they don't exist. And you keep revising until you've won the battle in your mind. Okay? Okay. One more and then I gotta go. Sasha Louise, thank you very much. If I'm in the state, am I just going about my life having fun in the moment and just know what I want will manifest and not focusing on the how and when? Essentially, yes. You are worthy. So why do we feel unworthy? Why do we feel unworthy? Take a look at that, John. Why? And back to Sasha. Essentially, yes. Essentially, yes. You are embodying the state. You are, identifying with, telling the story about yourself. Up here, inner conversation. That you're the version that just knows comfortably that your manifestations will be yours. And you're just going about living life, doing your thing. Yeah, that's essentially it. And if thoughts come in your mind that maybe tell a different story, what's the response to that? Because when you're in a state, there's not very much shitty thoughts in the state of having. I mean, there's not that many, and we aren't as triggered. So pay attention to that to identify what state you're in. But essentially, yeah, I mean, if I was to summarize what being in the state is, yeah, it's going about life, living it, not concerning myself with where is it, when is it going to, get here, how is it going to get here? Just know I got it. And I don't know about all y'all, but I'm a multi-manifester. I manifest in multiple areas at all times because you can't get hyper focused on one area if you're manifesting in multiple areas, right? You're busy. Your mind's kept busy, distracted from worrying. That's what I'm saying. Not that you can't think about your manifestation. That's my biggest suggestion. Multi-manifest. Okay? But yeah, essentially, if I was to quickly summarize, that is exactly what I would probably say. So yes, Sasha Louise, you are right. And on that note, I do have to go because I have 8 minutes, okay? I love you all, okay? I'll see you all tomorrow. We'll see. I might change the nails again for Halloween because these are just not giving me the life I want from it, Plus, I just discovered a box. I'm cleaning through boxes, and I just discovered a box of a nail polish purchase that I haven't remembered that I ordered. And it had some amazing Halloween nail polish from China Glaze. So I was instantly annoyed that I'd already done my nails. So on that note, I'll see you all tomorrow. Okay? I love you all. I see all the love yous. Love you, love you, love you.